Floss Tube, and welcome back to my Stitch Mania daily vlogs where I tell you about my cross stitch progress for the month of May, or at least the first half of the month of May for the event Stitch Mania. Today is May 9th, which means it is the 9th day of my Stitch Mania, and I'll be showing you some cross stitch a little bit later. So today's tee is another Rooibos tee. Somebody commented on my vlog where I asked you guys how to pronounce that word and said it is Rooibos, a South African Afrikaans word meaning red bush, which, look at this tea, that's pretty red. This is a apple cinnamon chai Rooibos. It definitely smells very cinnamony, and they said to add sugar or creamer into it, so I might add a little bit of milk in it, and I think it could be delicious. Has kind of a very strong cinnamon smell, so I'm not sure about it yet, but that's what this is for. I'm trying new things that I wouldn't normally try. But yeah, that is my tea for today. After tasting, it's definitely not my favorite, but looking at the color, it did get me thinking. You know how you tea dye fabric, and a lot of people will use just regular black tea like Lipton because it's affordable to get a mass amount of it, but seeing that red color of the Rooibos tea, it kind of made me wonder if you were to get a bunch of that and try and dye fabric with it, if it would be a slightly reddish, more red tint versus just like the brown tones of regular tea. That would be an interesting experiment to take different kinds of tea leaves and see what colors I came up with. Maybe with all this extra time I have, sometime I'll try it out, but just curiously thinking about it. So it's a good thing that we have two windows here next to the fireplace because, of course, there are two cats. So here we have Rhaegar in one window and Danny in the other, because of course if there is only one window open, they fight over it. And usually Rhaegar's the winner. He's a little more insistent than Danny is. So it's Mother's Day tomorrow, and one of my best New York friends has a birthday at the end of this month. And so I decided I'm going to make some cards. This one is going to be for my mother for Mother's Day. It says, "Love you." This is going to be for my friend. It says, "Hooray, hooray, hooray." And these cards are from this cute little card pack that I got at Joann's, I think. And then the words are from this awesome watercolor paper pad. It has just some gorgeous cardstock in it. And I'm going to use this stuff to probably make some little flowers and things to put on these cards. And then for my mom, I'm going to paint Charlie's cane and put it in some tissue paper and give it to her for Mother's Day. And I thought I would just check in and show you guys how they kind of look at the beginning, and hopefully I'll have some really pretty cards by the time this is done. We'll see. Okay, so I'm checking back in with you guys. Here is my cane all painted up and ready to give to Charlie. It's supposed to kind of look like a bamboo style cane. So I'll give that to my mom tomorrow for Charlie, and then here is the card I made for her for Mother's Day. It has nothing in it yet, but I used some metallic washi tape to decorate it and then cut out little flowers from that watercolor paper. And here is the birthday card for my friend. I did the same thing, and it does fit in the envelope, so I'm good to go as far as that goes. I don't do a lot of paper crafting, but this was really fun. It's kind of my first time using washi tape too, and I like that it's kind of straight lines, so if you line it up with an edge, and especially this card has the dots on it, so I was able to line up the pieces really well. It gives a really cool effect. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with those. I'll still have to fill them out and get this one in the mail, and hopefully both of the people will like them. So it's time to start stitching on my day 9 Stitch Mania project. This is what it is, a Design Works kit called Be Joyful. This is another project for my original Stitch Mania in 2015, so 5 years old, and this is what I have done. But to be honest, it's not the poorest showing, I think, and we've got an evening to work on it, so hopefully we'll get some more progress made. All right, so I'm just checking in with you how I did for May 9th Stitch Mania project, which was this kit here by Design Works, Be Joyful. As you saw, I had started this flower. I had started on this peach color. Well, you can see that I finished it. And I also got these leaves here and this little flower bud done too. So I nearly have, you know, kind of this part of the design finished, which is exciting. Now, this section right here with all these flowers is pretty dense and might take a little while, but we're getting closer. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.